Ladies and gentlemen, the Hype Podcast, episode number
2115.
Have you ever had home internet issues?
Have you ever gotten a message that was maybe a little long and you didn't read it?
Hawaiian barbecue is not a good way to phrase what's going on right now.
Let's go, Brandon. The Hype Podcast starts now.
Now we can see you, oh so fresh, because the lights are on.
You know, I gotta say, it kind of fucks me up sometimes because...
That I'm better looking than you?
Your microphone didn't pick that up. So, it fucks me up sometimes because, here's the thing. You know, you see me in person.
Mute.
I ain't super blackety black, but I'm a dark-skinned brother. But in a Zoom meeting...
You're a darkie. That's
right. In a Zoom meeting in a non-well-lit room, dude, I am just some eyes and a fucking smile. It fucking sucks.
You're definitely from Zimbabwe.
Oh, fuck that.
What do you mean, fuck that?
I don't have an accent.
Dude, okay, if you had an accent, what would it be? What do you think?
I'd have to go English.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you know, pip pip cheerio and all that shit.
No, but see, all you have to do when doing a fucking English accent is everything ends on the up. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Everything ends on the up, bro.
Ah,
It fucking ends on the up.
Why does it sound cockney?
Yeah, exactly. It ends on the up.
Because he likes cock in his mouth. Let's go.
Did you say cock me or cockney?
Cockney.
I don't even know what that means. Nobody knows what that means.
That's low-class English.
No, cockney's a fucking made-up word. Cockney's made up just like everything else.
By cockney people.
Just like whores, just like sluts. They're all made up. They're not real. The only thing that's real in this world is this fucking show. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm the host of the name.
This is the Hype Podcast. My name is So Fresh as a Blast from the Future. My name is not Marty McFly. This is not Doc Brown. But we will
And he doesn't have Parkinson's.
We will deliver the goods. There will be no sports almanacs this week. We are just going to give it to you fresh and new.
What do you mean sports almanacs?
You didn't see Back to the Future 2?
3, 4, and 5. No, I didn't see any of them.
You see Back to the Future?
The first one's the only good one.
It's the power of love.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Biff, calm down.
Biff stole the sports almanac. Fuck, you don't know. You don't even watch the fucking movies. You say, oh, you haven't seen that. You haven't seen that. You haven't seen Back to the Future.
Because I watch good movies.
That's a great movie.
No, what would have been great is if the hoverboard was real. Okay? They fucking lied to us about that, and they lied to us about JFK. Sons of bitches.
That's why I lied to you and told you were good at podcasts, too.
Dude, Joe Biden lied to Hawaii today. Did you hear about that? This motherfucker was like...
Is this with Joe Biden? Oh, I didn't even know it was going to start out like this. This is where Joe Biden talk about fireman running his house to get his bitch.
Yeah, he said, I lost my home to a fire, too. Motherfucker, you live in the White House. No, you didn't.
You have multiple homes.
Yeah, really.
I just got to say, let's get serious about fucking Joe Biden. What a lackluster job of taking care of Hawaii.
Oh,
I mean, really, we're still sending money over to fucking Ukraine. Because
I love how you said lackluster, like there was just no oomph, like no gumption. No, the motherfucker hasn't done shit. He's not done a goddamn thing.
For a week, you ask him about it, he said, yeah, it's nice over there.
Yeah, it's nice. No comment.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I heard it's pretty hot over there.
Yeah.
And did you see how the fires burned? Like all the coastal.
He did say the weather's pretty hot over there.
That's what he said. He said you better wear some fucking sunscreen.
Yeah, oh my god.
Motherfuckers are dying. You're driving through shit with people dying on the side. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, dude.
They were like, oh, it might be a few people. And you know what really went down? The electric company said, you know what? There's a bunch of vital services, so we're not cutting off the fucking power. Let them burn.
I'll bet you.
You heard the Usher song? You just let them burn.
I'll bet you they cut off motherfuckers' Wi-Fi though. Let me tell you, that was probably. They're like, we can save the Wi-Fi. Turn that shit off.
You know, if you're gonna cut off the Wi-Fi, you can do another thing they didn't do. Is sound the fucking alarm and say there's a fucking problem. Do that because I find myself. I wish somebody would sound the alarm because I have a Wi-Fi issue. I thought
again.
It ain't again. It's been years. Oh, we've been doing this show a long time. So again, yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've been around for a few Wi-Fi. I've got a few calls in the middle of the day like, hey, check this out. I got a Wi-Fi issue. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because I think with our current Wi-Fi provider, we've been together about 3 years.
Right.
It's been good. You know what I'm saying? They give it to me. Sometimes the bitch wants to front on the bandwidth. And I got to go to bed with blue balls because I can't watch my favorite show because this hoe is fronting on the goddamn bandwidth. Yeah, that does happen from time to time. Okay. I can't lie.
What's going on now?
Well, I went to Verizon.
Okay.
And they gave me a wireless box.
I love how you said that with some oomph.
Hey, because they're taking plenty of my money.
Okay.
So Verizon, they have the greatest service from coast to coast. You ever seen that map with all the red dots? Nope, that's not your bitch on the wrong day. That is Verizon and all their services they provide. They are not sponsors of the Hype Podcast, but if you'd like to, please give me my cable box for free. So with this Verizon box, it's kind of dope because you don't need to be nowhere. Like all you do is plug it in.
Okay.
And the motherfucker gives you internet. Gets you good, better than this shit. Excuse me, Xfinity. I had to cough so your shit so fucking bad. My mouth is dry thinking about how much you did it to me. Didn't even take me to dinner because Xfinity will get you in for $60. Next thing you know, you're paying $180. It really
Xfinity sucks. First of all, I would have told you that before you even got it. Now, what is the problem? You're killing me here. What you said? You're telling me all this great and wonderful stuff and pumping up fucking Verizon.
Well, I didn't know because since the last time I upgraded systems,
okay,
I've switched to a smart home.
Okay.
And if you don't know what a smart home is, then you a dumb motherfucker. But a smart home is when you have your lights and all your stuff come on instantly and automatically. I walk into a room, I say, hey, this motherfucker's here, and the lights will come on. You know, it works like that. Or, you know, there's certain timing. Like my porch.
You're living in the future. We get it. What's the Wi-Fi problem?
My porch lights go on and off at dusk and dawn. It's actually very, very funny.
And you have a Ring doorbell. We get it.
That's where we got the complication.
Okay.
My Ring doorbell, won't work
on your new Wi-Fi.
My weekend. It was weekend with Wi-Fi.
What the fuck?
Because like none of my light bulbs, no shit wanted to fucking jump on.
Really? They just said they just said we don't like we don't like this new motherfucker you brought home.
They said
we're
not fucking with it. You know, it really. If you've ever set up one of these, you usually do it over time.
Okay.
You get satellite bulbs, you set them up. You get
you're talking about setting up a smart home.
Yeah, setting up a smart home.
I thought you were talking about setting up Wi-Fi. I was like, no, I typically do that.
It's pretty all. It's all at once. Yeah. A few quick thrusts, and fuck, there's another one of you out there. So with this motherfucker, I'm sitting there and like all the groups of light bulbs, I bought maybe 5, 6 at a time.
Yeah, okay.
There's like 20 light bulbs in here. It wanted me to go one at a fucking time.
Jesus Christ.
I'd
have gave up after one.
That's why you don't got shit.
No, that's why I don't fuck with smart homes. I've seen the movie Transformers. I don't need a toaster fucking talking to me, telling me it's going to kill me in the middle of the night. I had a Teddy Ruxpin when I was little. You remember what a Teddy Ruxpin is?
You really had Teddy Ruxpin.
Yes, you put it. For those of you who don't know what a Teddy Ruxpin is, you put the cassette. I'm discussing it again.
I think I said your mom fucked Teddy Ruxpin. No, I said my mom fucked Teddy Ruxpin. Somebody's mom. If you go back in the show, somebody's mom fucked Teddy Ruxpin on one episode. So you go ahead and proceed. Hey, 300 some odd episodes.
Teddy Ruxpin was the original fucking Furby. You put a cassette in that bitch, and he'd read you stories in the middle of the night. Okay, but his mouth would move and his fucking arms would move and shit. It was creepy.
And if you got his homeboys would come with, like he had homeboys, they would come with another tape, and then they would talk back and forth to each other.
They would read stories back and forth.
It was like watching Run DMC, but you're reading.
Yeah, like reading fucking fairy tale stories with like little monsters and shit. That it's not supposed to be creepy, but it is creepy when two robots are telling the stories to each other. That's why. Okay,
I like
That's
robots.
Why. You would. I know. Anyway, so back to your fucking light bulb story and your smart home bullshit.
So as it goes, my smart home was in a state of disrepair. And I found myself in a state of despair. And then all of a sudden...
This got real dramatic real quick. He said I was in a state of despair.
And then all of a sudden, I got a light bulb, and I figured out how to fix it. It's no climax to the story.
I thought you had... Why did you even call me then? You said you fucking plugged in some Wi-Fi, somebody else's Wi-Fi went out... Are you lying? I don't even know where the story's going.
This is where the story really goes bad. Because because I chose to switch internet providers.
Okay.
I found myself with more of a long-term responsibility.
Which is?
My cousin Junior's shit is somehow hooked to my shit. I don't know if he's paying his fucking bill or not. All I know is as soon as I unhook my shit.
He bootleg. He's stealing cable from the neighbor.
As soon as I unhook my shit, his shit went off.
Shut up.
And I left, and he's like, yeah, my internet's been out all day. Oh, wow.
Oh, I have no clue what happened. I guess
let me hook that back up for you. And then the motherfucker was like, yeah. I said, okay, well, looks like it doesn't work that well. Yeah, you should call them.
You told him this.
I said, you should call them.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm calling them tonight.
What the fuck? He's making you call him?
I was like, man, we gotta do the show. He's like, hey, make sure you check out his boxing show. It is fucking amazing. Hey. You wanna call him now?
You gotta do the voice. Hey, Cuddy. You wanna call him internet phone? You wanna call him internet phone? Make sure I got my internet there, Cuddy.
His English is not that broken, sir.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, have you, dude? Listen, have you ever seen that man high? I saw him high once after you guys smoked a joint, and he literally was like, "Yo, Cuddy, check it out, check this out." And then he lost his train of thought, and he was like, "I'm about to get me a cigarette." And fucking walked off.
He doesn't smoke anymore. Anyway,
he doesn't smoke anymore.
He hasn't smoked in years.
Congratulations to him. I didn't even notice.
See, that's where you're making up shit. Then
what do you mean I'm making up shit? You know how long I've known you two assholes? I could fucking say anything. I could Alex Jones this shit, throw it anything at the wall, and it would be true at some point.
White privilege. He's going to give himself a Newport. Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Nobody said anything about Newports. That's a very specific ask right there.
Yeah, I mean, with the fact he's going to get a cigarette.
Yeah.
And I wanted to help the man out, but I was just like, why we both got to sit on hold together? You know, sitting on hold is a one-person fucking job.
And it's not mine. I do not sit on hold with the
invention of speakerphone, it's gotten a lot better. But I got to sit there and I got to tell this bitch, hey, roll a truck. That's all I'm going to tell you. Roll a fucking truck.
And if you don't know what that means, it means get somebody out here to handle their fucking business.
I need you, CenturyLink, if you're watching. Because it was very difficult to disconnect your fucking service. Let me tell you something about fucking CenturyLink. Because yes, on Friday, before it all went down, I said, I want to disconnect my service.
Right.
I said, and I think I was paid up to like the 24th or something.
Okay. And
on their website, they have an option to cancel your service.
Yeah.
But it don't work. It don't work at all. It takes you to a blank page. It just keeps spinning. And I was like, is that because your internet you're just telling me is bad? Or is that because you just don't want me to get off your internet? And I had to talk to a chat bot. And he was going off. He's like, yeah. Well, is there something wrong with service? No, I just don't want it. Is there somebody that did better? I just don't want it. Like that bitch is trying to get rid of you. Hey, I just don't want to fuck with you no more. It's nothing personal. I got no fucking problems. I just don't want to fuck with you. And then the motherfucker's like, well, there won't be a charge if, you're not in contract. And I was like, well, am I in contract? I mean, if I'm not in contract, why would you throw that out there?
yeah, really. No shit.
I mean, talk about fucking scare tactics.
Oh, yeah.
And, I don't know, this dude, he was far away from here.
He's a keyboard warrior. He's far enough away as a keyboard warrior.
I could tell wherever he was in India, he was having a good time.
Dude, let me tell you. Companies are catching on to this now, and more companies are doing that. You cannot, the moment you put in your credit card information, they don't have a cancel feature. You cannot call them and cancel your service. What? You cannot cancel online. You can't do anything but cancel your fucking credit card. Network Solutions, I will never be a customer of Network Solutions ever again because they don't have a cancel feature. You can call support and they go, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We can't help you with that. You'll have to do it online. You go online. There's not a cancellation feature. You go to the chat bot and go, hey, I'd like to cancel. They say you have to call in. You cannot cancel unless you cancel your fucking card.
I propose that if you are getting billed for a service that you're not using, they should have to refund your money.
Yeah, but good luck with that.
Yeah, they come up with all these laws. We done had guns forever, but these fucking internet shit, that's new.
Yeah, right?
And I get robbed. I mean, because how long, I don't know how many times until I drop a card that I've had a service on there for 5 months.
Yeah.
Just paying you $15 a month for the last 5 months. Fuck it. You know what? I'm rich. It's what it is.
I just had my bank tell me the other day, right? So I've been going back and forth with an internet purchase, trying to get a fucking refund. And these people won't give me a refund, right? So I call my bank and I'm like, hey, I need to file a fraud dispute. And they go, okay, well, you have to come to the branch too. I said, fine, I'll be in tomorrow. Like, no problem. And so they're like, oh, well, has it been within 60 days? I said, no, I tried to fucking handle it myself. Like, give them the grace that they asked for. Like, they said the product wasn't back order.
Yeah. And
then now it's not. And then they were going to charge my card and then never charge my card. And then 2 months later, they charged my fucking card. And still no product.
Yeah.
I said, I want a refund. They said, well, typically we have to do it within 60 days. And I'm like, it's my fucking money. And I didn't get my product. Why 60 days? Why is that hard? And they're like, well, it's because you can't track. I said, I have all the transcripts, every fucking communication, and it's one of those companies. They send you the fucking foot-long message. You know what I'm saying? Like the TLDR type of shit. Like, I'm not reading this shit.
It's all about because fuck you.
Yeah.
Because you want to know why?
They know you're not going to read it.
It's because fuck you.
They know you're not going to read the shit. Because and they're right. I'm not going to.
It happens. Because when it comes to this TLDR, let me tell you, when it comes to text messaging, I just want to let anybody know.
Any fucking message. Any messages.
More than 4 lines, I ain't reading shit. 4 lines.
I'm going to go 2. I'm going to go 2 lines.
2 is for an address.
Okay.
So if I send you my address that I can't say come by, that'd be 3.
That's fair. Okay.
Come by, because you want to put the city, state, and zip code on a separate line.
Okay. Yeah.
That's just how we learned in school.
How I learned it.
How we learned in school. But you get past the 4 lines, then what the fuck we talking about? I think I'm reading the preamble of the fucking Constitution.
Anything more than 4 lines, you better pick up the goddamn phone and call me.
Are you fucking Joseph Smith? Are this the Latter-day Saints? Did you see Jesus and you got to write me a whole new book? What the fucking fuck is this? I mean, the motherfuckers will write you pages so long you want to roll them up and smoke weed with them when you're in prison. This shit is for real shit.
Dude, I had a text message one time that I literally, and we all know, like, how big are screens? 4 inches, 5 inches tall. Yeah. I had to like flick, and it's auto scrolling, right? So it's not just like staying when I flick. It's going, and it's one fucking message.
Imagine the fact that there's any auto scrolling in a text message. You use the word auto scroll in text message. Auto scroll is for long web pages. Yeah. For like fucking list. What's the site with all the lists?
Angie's List.
Yeah, whatever. So like one of those news sites that always have a list. Yeah, you'll scroll through that. But I'm scrolling through your fucking text messages, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I mean, I'm catching like every 4th line.
Not even, dude.
It's the rule of fucking 4s.
Not even that. Like, I'm not catching shit. I fucking just. I had this message one time. I just wanted to see how long it was. So I fucking flicked through. I caught like 1 sentence out of the whole thing and was like, should I go back? Nah. And I just deleted that shit. I was like, nope. Not getting caught up in that shit.
Let me tell you something for real. I'll tell you something really for real. If a motherfucker writes you a long ass text message and you don't acknowledge that you got it, they're going to tell you everything that was in that text message right when they see you. Like when somebody leave me a voicemail. Somebody hit me a voicemail today. You listen to my voicemail? No. I only call Park.
Well, and so in my defense, I deleted the text message, blocked their phone, changed my phone number, and moved to a different state. So, problem solved. I just uprooted my entire life just so I didn't have to hear about their text message.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of pussy.
No, none of that's true except for me blocking their phone number. That's all I did. I didn't move anywhere.
Hey, I didn't put the block on a motherfucker.
I had to.
Dude, I put a fucking block.
Because anything more than 4 lines, your phone number gets blocked.
I mean, because if a bitch want to bombard, if you want to bombard, then you'll get the block.
How long? What's blocking protocol for TLDR messages? Like, is it 1 day, 3 days?
See, when it comes to blocking, if I find that you are abusive,
Yeah.
I mean, because, motherfuckers get on one and start talking shit. Oh, well, that's why you don't see me, because you ain't shit. I mean, shit like that where you're like, you know what? We could just not talk. Obviously, I just want to tell you, obviously you have your opinion of me, and that's cool. And you've expressed it multiple times. And every time I pick up my phone, I keep seeing another opinion of me. and now your opinion of me has started to become repetitious. You have a small vocabulary when it comes to insults. I just have to say that. So when you run out of ammunition, I'm going to go ahead and put the block on that. Because when a motherfucker keeps repeating that you ain't shit, you motherfucker, you did ABC. Yeah, I did the same ABC. I mean, do you know the rest of the fucking alphabet? I go all the way to Z. I fuck up a lot.
See, me, I'm just not that strong.
You're not that strong?
No, I do the blocking immediately. That way, I don't even have to see the messages and like swipe them off the banner, right? So I just go ahead and block them for a couple days. And then when I'm like, oh, I wonder what this motherfucker's been saying. Unblock, and all of a sudden you get fucking 16 text messages like fuck you, can't believe you're fucking ignoring me.
Let me tell you something. Blocks are a year with me. A block is a mandatory fucking year. I will go back.
A fucking 365 day sentence, bitch.
A block is a fucking year. If you done worked it up that much that I block you, you got a full year suspension. Hey, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a Christmas without me because I ain't fucking with you.
There's gonna be a Christmas without me, bitch.
I'll get 2 gifts next year.
Yeah, no, but here's the fucked up thing. So I learned this fucking thing, this whole protocol from my old friend Alvin. You remember Alvin, right? Yeah. Well,
he blocked you.
Yeah. When we had the falling out, he fucking blocked me now on Messenger. And he didn't block me. He fucking put me on silent mode, right? So
silent mode and blocking are two different things.
Right.
Now, if you are habitual texter, you might get on silent mode. No, I'll get to that shit when I get to it.
But here's the game. And I mean, we don't fucking talk anymore. No,
because you're blocked.
Yeah, I'll fucking
blocked.
I'll fucking put his game out there. This motherfucker would wait till people go, "Hey man, like what happened? Did I offend you in some sort of way?" And then he'd come back and fucking let him know, like, "Oh, you did A, B, and C." And I'm like, "Guess what, motherfucker? I'm on to your games, bitch. We were friends for almost 20 years. You don't think I know what the fuck you doing?"
So I'm just going to kick back until you want to suck my dick for friendship.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, just give me a fucking handy to be your friend to tell you what you did wrong. I need you to come over here and give me a good solid hand job. Now give it firm. You know I like it fucking firm
with coconut oil and fucking lotion. Not one or the other, both, motherfucker, or no exception.
Alternate hands.
Yeah. So I'm like, nah, you can just keep me on red, bitch. Like I don't give a shit. But here's another funny thing. So I get a call from an old buddy of mine who was in that whole crowd. And he asked me, he's like, "Hey, like, so when's the last time you fucking came out and hung out?" And I was like, "Oh, I haven't." So we have this whole conversation. "Hey, next time you come out, fucking drinks on me, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Cool." So
I don't pay for my plane ticket, but that's cool.
Yeah, so we hang up, and almost like a salesman, he gives me the follow-up text message, which is like 18 lines long. "Hey man, fucking good to talk to you, bro. Like, sorry all this happened. Remember, next time you come out, fucking drinks on me." And I was just like, you might be getting blocked, motherfucker.
I will tell you. I'll be very honest with you. What fucked up the game is talk to text.
Yeah, it did.
Motherfuckers don't type like that. You know you don't type like that. You know you ain't just doing.
Your thumbs are not that fast, bitch.
No.
Dude, I knew this bitch.
I mean, were you in the military peeling potatoes? What the hell fuck you learned?
I knew this bitch in school who could fucking hold her phone underneath the table and fucking text as fast as she could when she was looking at it.
Well, is that she gonna end up in the typing pool? Have you ever seen Mad Men?
No, dude, that bitch is gonna end up like doing fucking cybersecurity for the government.
Have you ever seen Mad Men?
No.
Like, bitch, they can type like that. They always end up fucking the boss. That's how it works.
With thumbs? She could with thumbs, bro.
Hey, and white boy executives are really freaky. Motherfucker, can you do that with a thumb up my ass?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's how you get a raise.
He's like machine gun thumb, bitch.
A raise. Oh, a raise.
You're disgusting.
She just wanted a raise.
He's like, why do you have a whole box of finger condoms at your desk?
I don't know. I mean, I do a lot of sewing.
That's disgusting. I love it. So, moral of today's story is, ladies, if you do any sewing, come see Oh So Fresh. He might have a job for you.
Okay.
Hey, you can make a lot of money on OnlyFans doing that shit.
I don't make a lot of money on OnlyFans.
No? Why not? I do.
Why don't you just go on OnlyFans? We got enough lights.
Camera?
Yeah,
are you going to film it?
You talk a fair share of shit.
Are you? Oh, dude, we should do comedy on OnlyFans. Yeah.
You could do that?
Yeah. And we'll just do fucking weird random shit, right? Only videos of my feet while we tell jokes.
I've seen your feet.
Why have you seen my feet? That's fucking awkward.
Because you wear flip-flops all the time.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
I don't wear flip-flops.
I'm wearing shoes today, bitch.
I don't wear flip-flops. I think there's something wrong.
You don't wear flip-flops at all? Like ever?
No.
Have you ever worn flip-flops?
Yeah, when I was a kid. When I used to wear,
you tried them out once and it just didn't work out?
I mean, back when I used to wear, what is it? Let's topsiders. Saltwater sandals.
Christ.
I used to wear saltwater sandals.
Fucking saltwater. Wow.
I mean, because
Jesus
you know when it
Christ.
comes to saltwater sandals, at least to me, till you get to about 5'6", little boy, you can rock your saltwater sandals. Out of that, that's when they start asking what your pronouns are. You wear saltwater sandals to first grade, and motherfucker be asking what your pronouns are. You might be able to make it through first grade, but by second, what are your fucking pronouns? Because them saltwater sandals is rocking on you real hard. Anyway, this is the Hype Podcast.
I'm the host of Notre Dame.
I am saltwater sandalist. I wish I had some saltwater sandals.
You can't stop the flops. So fresh. Tell them, ladies and gentlemen, you can't stop the flops.
I mean, motherfucker, I'm just as fly as Leroy on Fame, if you go that far back. Why don't they get in touch with us? Because you just renewed our phone number.
503-776-0167. Check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/The Hype Podcast. I'm never there. You better be there. Because you love social media. That's why we have all these lights. Because he loves to be seen.
You should just be here. Be here every week.
Every single week.
Every single
and
week.
Don't forget, donate on our Patreon. Patreon.com/The Hype Podcast. So we can pay somebody to clean up this fucking studio again because you made it a mess.
We should mention that earlier in the show so people who don't like the whole show can donate. Maybe they donate to get us off the air.
Yeah, right? Hey, if you don't like the show, donate and we'll go away. We'll do something else.
I don't need you. I don't need you to like my fucking show. But I do need for whether he's my president because I live in this country. I need him to step it up when our people are. Hawaiian barbecue is not a good term to describe what the fuck happened there. Now, Joe Biden, nobody ran to your fucking house to save your bitch. It did not happen. I mean, she is really fucking frail. She would have turned to dust anyway. Her pussy probably felt like dust anyway. Anyway, this is the Hype Podcast. I'm sorry I said something about the president's wife. I'm sure she gives him plenty of juicy pussy. Till next time.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Guess we're going on a list.